this is Susie Q of Susie Q's Happy Little Haven, and welcome to my nursery room window. So today I'm going to be doing a twinning video with my Ava Sculpt Stevie that's in the background. And I'll tell you in just a minute who I'm going to be twinning with, but I wanted to bring my other Ava Sculpt on as well. I always like to have them on together. And I've named her Ava, and she was reborn by Emma Bennett, and she's just really precious, and so I don't like to have one on without the other. But anyway, so I'll go ahead and get started with Stevie and tell you the story behind, who I'm going to be twinning with in just a second. Let me go ahead and set little Ava down right here. And we will get to Stevie. This is Ava's little lovey. They both have an elephant lovey. One's a girl and one's a boy. Okay, so let me bring Stevie over. And this is Stevie. And I got Stevie from eBay, and I'm not sure, I don't recall who the artist is, but he was really well done. And anyway, so the story behind today's twinning video. Do you remember the shoe fairy named Jan Binkley that sent me 2 separate Happy Mail boxes just full of shoes? Anyway, so we've gotten to know each other via emailing, and she's sent me some photo of her babies. And one of the photos that she sent in the very beginning was a photo of her Ava Sculpt. And I didn't realize that she had an Ava Sculpt too. And her Ava Sculpt is a boy, and his name is Sawyer. And so I was really excited to find that out. And I sent her some surprise Happy Mail, and she just received it. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I think it was on Friday that she received it. And so she's going to be dressing, or she has dressed her Sawyer into his outfit. And so I'm going to include a picture of that at the end of this video. And I'm going to be dressing Stevie in the same outfit. And I'll be showing you that outfit in just a second. But anyway, so it's been fun emailing back and forth with you, Jan. I know you're going to be watching this video. And thanks for sending the picture. So anyway, this is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. So I'm going to set Stevie aside right here and show you the outfit that I'm going to be changing him into. So this is the outfit, and like I said, it's a new outfit. And the difference between my Stevie and her Sawyer, I'm pretty sure that her Sawyer wears a size newborn, and my girl Ava Sculpt is also a newborn, but the artist that did Stevie put him in like a bigger, longer body, so he actually wears a size, he's more suited for a size 0 to 3 months. So I've got him a size 0 to 3 months outfit. And let me just go ahead and I'll put this up here so you can see it. Okay, so this is from Cat and Jack. I got it from Target, and it's a size 0 to 3 months. It's like a medium blue. I'm not sure what you call that type of striping that's in the fabric, and maybe someone out there knows what you call that. It's like, I don't know if it's what it's called exactly, but it's got real fine lines of maybe white or light blue. The buttons are brown, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons all together. And then at the collar, it has a burgundy colored bow tie. So I thought that the boys would look really cute in that. And it's a long sleeve, and it is a onesie. It actually snaps at the bottom. And so the matching pants, these are the matching pants, and they have suspenders. So he's going to be in bow tie and suspenders. And the color of the suspenders are navy blue, and it's like the same color of turtleneck that I'm wearing today. So I'm all coordinated. And then the pants are a, would you call that a khaki color of pants? And it's got the suspenders buttons are brown, and then it's got a brown button at the in the middle there at the waistline. So let's see. Oh yes, and there's cute little pockets in the back for his little wallet or whatever he wants to put back there. And the shoes, so Jan had sent me, amongst all the other shoes that she had sent me these adorable navy blue and gray little canvas shoes. And so I'm going to be putting these shoes on him. Now she has some really cute navy and white. They're really darling, fancy shoes. And so her Sawyer is going to be wearing those shoes. That's the only difference in their outfits. And so anyway, these shoes and then these navy socks. So it's going to be a busy day for me in this video because at the same time that I change Stevie, I'm going to be doing a tag by Mia of Wishes and Wonders Nursery. And she did a tag. I have it on paper here, and it's a 20-question tag. Really fun, and it's really, I don't know if she was thinking about Super Bowl when she thought of this tag, but it's a foodie tag, and she called it Food for Thought. And she did it on February 4th, and I am going to copy and paste all the questions down in my description box, as well as a link to Mia's channel to that specific video that she did. And so I hope you hop on over and see her original tag. Now his eyes are a different color than Ava's eyes. His eyes are like a hazel, more like a hazel brown color, where Ava's eyes are a intense bright blue. Let me bring her up here. These are Ava's eyes. Let me see if I can bring her up close enough. Those are Ava's eyes. Beautiful blue. And it's really neat that, you know, their hair coloring is a little bit different. Their eye color is different. You know, it's like twins, but kind of maybe fraternal twins. I guess it is fraternal twins because, you know, Stevie's a boy and Ava's a girl. So it just makes sense that they, you know, could have different colored eyes. So let's see, is there anything else that I wanted to tell you before I start the tag? Oh, yes, there is. One more thing regarding Super Bowl. So I'm watching TV with my husband this morning, right? And you know, we were watching a Sunday morning program. It's a Sunday morning news program. It's really informative and really a very positive, uplifting channel with really fun stories, you know. But anyways, so we were watching that, and one of the segments of the show was talking about Super Bowl. And there was a cook on there that was doing what I've always called pigs in blankets. It's the little tiny different, not tiny different, the little tiny, they're sausages, you know, the little, like, I think they're about that long, maybe 2 inches long or something. Anyways, pigs in blanket are those little hot dogs, and they're rolled up in dough, okay? So, you know, we went shopping a couple of weeks ago, and, you know, he chose some different snacks to have and everything, so I thought we were set with snacks. And come to find out, when he saw those little pigs in blankets, he wanted to use the little hot dogs that he had bought some hot dogs that he was going to put barbecue sauce on and kind of have them that way. Well, when he saw the pigs in blankets, you know, on the show, he said, "Oh, can you make me those?" and I started thinking about it, and I go, well, I think those are made with yeast dough. Um, and it would probably be a lot of work to try to get those put together at the last minute like this, and he kind of seemed disappointed. And I said, well, I know that you don't like what I call baking powder biscuits. I'm not sure what you all call them, but they're the biscuits that are the non-yeast biscuits. We've always called them baking powder biscuits at my house, but he doesn't really care for those. And so, but it's a dough that can be easily made and used in this, for this particular recipe. But so anyway, he didn't, when I said, well, I could maybe make baking powder biscuits, but I know you don't like that. And so he didn't say anything. So I think what I'm going to do when I get done with this video and get it uploaded and stuff, I'm going to go ahead and look online to see if I can find a recipe for a different type of biscuit that's not a yeast biscuit, but that would be good with this recipe. So anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing. But I told my husband, I go, wow, that's such a last minute request for such a complicated recipe. I mean, the recipe itself isn't complicated. You just make the biscuits, you roll the hot dogs up in it, or the sausages up in it, and you bake them, and voila, it's really a simple recipe. It's just a matter of finding the right biscuit dough, to go along with it. So I'm sure I can do that. I'm sure there's lots of recipes out, especially because it's Super Bowl Sunday. So I thought I could do that while I'm uploading the video. So I have a lot of stuff I'm doing today. Well, I knew I was going to do today's video, but didn't know I was going to make those little hot dog sausage things. But I would like to do that for him because, he was so disappointed that he didn't get to go to California to his friend's house for Super Bowl Sunday. So anyway, I better get started on these questions because there's 20 of them and I've almost got this little guy dressed. So the first question is, like I said, the subject is food for thought. And the first question is, don't bring me pizza unless it's, and then, there's a blank, and then you say, unless it's, and, this particular pizza and has blank on top. Well, anyway, the funny thing is, when Mia did this tag, I forget the pizza that she said that they enjoyed, that's takeout pizza, but she definitely said DiGiorno pizza, that you can buy in the store. And my husband and I are just over the top in love with DiGiorno pizza. It is the best ever pizza. And so we always go for DiGiorno. And if we're gonna have DiGiorno, we're gonna have it with the works. I mean, everything on it. The only thing that I don't like is anchovies. And DiGiorno DiGiorno has a pizza that has that's everything on it pizza, except for it does not have anchovies on it. So, and I'm going to show you guys a little trick with these suspenders that I've been thinking about. You know how suspenders are always too long. Well, I figured it out. Yesterday I figured it out. Let me show you. So you just, pull the suspenders up as always, okay? And I'll show you. Let me turn him around. Oh, Stevie. And see how there's just so much, extra. Well, anyway, since I'm a seamstress, I have a lot of little things, little tools and things that I use, to make my job easier with sewing. I'm not a professional seamstress. I like to sew as a hobby. But anyway, so I have these little clippies right here they're like little tiny clothespins. And they're made out of plastic, and I get them at Joann's. You know, you can get them at Joann's Fabric or whatever. But anyway, so what I do is I tuck the suspender underneath this main part, and then I clip it. And that is such an easy way. Look at that. I do it, and I do the same thing with the other side. You know, I tuck it underneath like that. And I just discovered this trick yesterday when I was changing one of my other babies back into, you know, it was Tommy that I was changing back into his suspenders outfit. And I did I was looking at my little pins, and I go, you know what? That's going to be perfect. So nobody ever sees the back of a outfit, and these babies are just on display. You know, I don't play with them. So anyway, see how nice and snug the suspenders are? You know, they're not loose, and they don't like fall all over the place. So as you can see, his arms are short, but his body is long. And so this is a 0 to 3 months, and that's, you know, the length of it fits him, but the sleeves are a little bit long. But you know, when he's wearing short sleeves, that shouldn't be a problem. So this is his little bow tie. And the way that it fastens is with Velcro on the back. Well, let's see. Question number 2. You see how hard it is for me to stay on track, you guys. I just so much appreciate your patience with me and my videos. I'll tell you what. Let me see if I can get this on. Question number 2. We all scream for ice cream, but I scream for what kind of ice cream? My favorite is, it's called Moose Tracks, and it has like, you know, big chunks of fudge and nuts, and it's just the most extravagant ice cream that I've ever had. I really, really love it. And so that's what I scream for. Let's see, let me find his little comb. Okay, number 3, on my birthday, it's blank cake for me. So for me, it's any kind of a chocolate cake or a fudge cake with a fudge filling. It's just chocolate and fudge, fudge, fudge for me all the way. And I skipped number 3. Given a choice, blank would be my last meal. And my last meal, I would love to have, this is my favorite dinner, fried chicken, mashed potatoes and gravy, corn, rolls. I also love green beans that I cook up with bacon and onion, you know, fry it all crisp and stuff. So that would be my favorite last meal, would be a chicken dinner, like a old-fashioned country fried chicken dinner. Okay, my go-to flavored potato chip is, I like Doritos, and I was trying to think this morning, I forget the name of those Doritos because I rarely have them, but they're the really nicely spiced ones. They have all the flavor. Oh, I know what they're called. They're called nacho cheese. Okay. Let's see. So number 6, blank candy sure is dandy. And of course, you all know me. I love C's candy. So for me, C's candy is my go-to candy. Number 7, my ethnic fare of choice is Chinese. I love Chinese food. Love, love, love Chinese food. Stir fry. I love how they stir fry, you know, chicken and broccoli. I like sweet and sour pork. There isn't a Chinese food type of meal that I don't like. Okay, number 8, Lookie. It's a blank. My favorite cookie. My favorite cookie is chocolate chip cookies. That's my all-time favorite. And if I was going to have a favorite way to eat them, it would be the homemade chocolate chip cookies and dunking them in milk. That's my favorite thing. Number 9, do not forget a dozen blank. And she has it spelled like a donut. Do not forget a dozen blank. And my favorite donuts are Boston cream, which are the chocolate-filled yeast donut. I mean, the chocolate-topped yeast donut that is filled with custard cream. That's my very favorite. And I love it, especially when it's ice cold from the refrigerator. Okay, number 10. Sitting on the dock of the bay, eating which fish? I love salmon. Salmon is my favorite go out to eat fish. Number 11. Oh my, it's blank pie. My favorite pie is black bottom pie. And if you all don't know what black bottom pie is, it is it's got, if I remember right, it's got a chocolate fudge pudding bottom, layer, I should say. And then on top of that is a butterscotch layer. And it's just full of chocolate chips and nuts and stuff like that. And I haven't had it in a long, long time, but it's my favorite pie. It's my favorite pie if I was to find it in a restaurant. Okay, let us talk about salad is number 12. Okay, salad. My husband and I have salads quite a bit, a few times a week, and I put every veggie that I can think of in that salad, and that's our dinner. I'll put some type of a meat on top, whether it's crock-potted venison or when we had leftover turkey, I also, used turkey, chicken, anything like that on top for the meat so that it makes a whole meal. And the veggies are broccoli, carrots, celery, tomatoes, if I have them, mushrooms. If I have avocados, I love avocados. Just any kind of a veggie like that is good. Okay, number 13, my favorite fruit. It says rooting for my favorite fruit. And I love ripe peaches. That's my favorite fruit if I was going to, go for a certain fruit. Number 14, Veggie Tales. My favorite veggie is broccoli, whether it's cooked or I like it raw as well. Let's see, number 15 is nuts. And my favorite nuts, there's a tie. I have cashews and almonds. And I especially love smoked almonds. That's my favorite kind of style of almonds. Okay, number 16 is say cheese. Well, I was trying to think of my favorite cheese. I love all cheeses. I love mozzarella cheese, jack cheese. I love cheddar cheese. I love goat cheese on salads. When they just put it in little bits on salads. So anyway, those are my cheese favorites. And number 17, she says, rye, not talk about bread. And so my favorite bread is a multi-grained wheat bread, like a deep, rich, deeply flavored wheat bread. I just love, love, love wheat bread. And then 18 is pass the pasta. And my favorite pasta is spaghetti. I love, love, love spaghetti. Number 19, the chicken. My favorite part of the chicken, or my favorite way to have chicken, is the way my husband does his barbecue chicken. And we like the thighs, the drumsticks, and the thighs because of the fact that they're so moist when they're barbecued. And last question, number 20, and the egg, the favorite breakfast food. My favorite, well, first of all, I don't eat breakfast because when I wake up, I'm not hungry. But my favorite breakfast food to eat, if we ever go out to breakfast, is French toast. Really, really thick breaded French toast and with bacon on the side. That's my favorite breakfast food. So, gosh, I was just looking at my time here and it's 25 minutes. I told you I had a lot going on today. I hope it wasn't too long for you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video and the 20 tag question. Mia, thank you so much for doing that on your channel. I enjoyed it on your channel as well. So here's little Stevie, and he's twinned up with his twin brother Sawyer at Jan's house. So Jan, what do you think of those shoes? Those look pretty cute with this outfit, don't they? They're almost like your shoes, but the gray is would be white on your shoes. They're kind of like yours, but yours are fancier. So anyway, there's Stevie, and he wants to say hello to Sawyer. Anyway, everyone, thanks for joining me. Have a great rest of your weekend, and until we meet again, bye-bye.